All right, hey Algebra students. I just wanted to kind of say hello and kind of just wrap up the year a little bit. I just want to say you did it. So all of the exams are graded, and you should now be able to see your final exam scores, which would be under E1, and your final grade, which would be under F1. So there are three things that can happen based on that final grade. And so if your final grade is a 70 and above, you pass for the year, and then next year you're going to move on to geometry. Um, if your final grade is between a 60 and a 69, then you're eligible for summer school. So basically, if you go to summer school and you pass, you'll move on to geometry next year. But if you do not pass, you'll be asked to repeat Algebra 1 again next year. So summer schools are going to be held July 6th to July 31st, excuse me, Monday through Thursday, and it's in the morning. It's going to be virtual, just like it was like with quarter four. So you'll be familiar with kind of how that's going to work. And, so do your best. Also, I can say that I made my YouTube videos public on YouTube, so you can go ahead and check those out if you want to review. Also, Delta Math is still up and running, so you can continue to use those problems to study a little bit if you need to. So also, if your grade is below a 59, you're going to be asked to take Algebra 1 again next year. And I know that might seem really difficult and maybe frustrating, but you know what, that's okay. This is a new opportunity, and there's actually a couple benefits to doing so. The first of all is that by taking Algebra 1 again, you're already going to know some of the course material, so you have the chance to get a much higher grade than you did this year. And then that's going to that's going to go into your GPA, which is your GPA is going to be higher overall, which is going to look better for colleges in the long run. Also, if you're worried that repeating Algebra 1 means that you're going to have to take 5 years of high school, not necessarily. There is an option. If you do really well in Algebra 1, if you do really well in geometry, scoring above an 80, you can be eligible for what's called credit recovery, where you can take Algebra 2 in the summer, probably after your third year, and then go on to pre-calculus your fourth year, which is a graduation requirement. So that way it's still possible to graduate in 4 years. However, if you don't want to do that, that's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with taking a little bit of extra time in order for you to be successful. And we all have our own journey, and we're going to finish when we finish. So best of luck no matter what. So also, I want to say I have thoroughly enjoyed being your algebra teacher this year. I mean, I know that I really only joined the class kind of in late January, and then we were in person for around 2 months, and then we were virtual for the rest of the school year. But I really appreciate you hanging in there. Thank you for doing Delta Math, working with me one-on-one, coming to Zoom classes, asking questions. It's really been an honor to help you. So also, in some personal news, I'm not sure if you knew this about me exactly, but I majored in chemistry when I was in college, and we used a lot of Algebra 1 and Algebra 2 almost every day when I was there. So it was cool to use those skills as a teacher. However, I haven't had the opportunity to go through like a formal teacher training program or gone to grad school for education, and it's always been my dream to do so because I want to be I want to be a better educator. I want to improve my skills and just be a better teacher. So I was lucky enough to be accepted to a graduate program in math and science teaching, and I'm really excited. However, I can't make it work. So I can't make it work to do work at COA and go to school at the same time. So I'm going to be a full-time student next year, and it's a really an opportunity. But I am sad to go. And I've learned so much just by working at COA and so much by working with you. And I'm gonna keep these experiences on forever, and I hope you do as well. So and also I totally understand that your year in Algebra 1 has not been easy by any means. Like, you've had transitions to multiple different teachers. You had to transition to a different building in January, and then in March we had to transition to virtual teaching, and we had to get used to that. But you know what? You made it through. You adapted, you changed, and you learned new skills. You advocated for yourself when you noticed something was wrong, and then you communicated in new and unique ways, and hopefully you made some friends along the way, which is what you need, what we want, right? And I guess the lesson should be, we never know what's going to come. You never know. But at the end of the day, you are your fiercest advocate for yourself. So next year, I urge you, like, please do this. Please ask questions. Please email your teachers. Build those relationships with teachers. Ask for extra help. Do what you need to do to, get that great grade, and then learn the skills you need for the future. It's hard work, but I know it will pay off. You can help. That's going to help you in reaching the goals that you have. You never be ashamed to ask for help. We're a community and we have to lift up each other. So, you know what I mean? And if you find someone, you ask them for help, they're not helping you, that's fine. Move on to someone else, and hopefully there'll be someone else that you can work with. So with that, I will leave you. I know that you're going to make it through and lead fulfilling lives, and have a great rest of your high school career. Please stay in touch. I'm still going to be in Boston. I'm going to leave my personal email in the post. And also, I would offer, like, if you need a recommendation for a job or a summer program, please let me know, and I will be happy to write one for you. So best of luck. Have a great summer, and don't be strangers. Have a good one. Bye bye.